Investigation Log 402. Location, Sector 7 Training Grounds. The perimeter was secured, but the silence was deafening.
Hold your positions. The atmosphere here is completely unstable.
Agreed. The physics are warped.
Mario, look at the block. It's ascending.
Gravity parameters are malfunctioning without any physical cause.
It's a localized spatial anomaly. Yoshi, what are you tracking? Is it biological? Not biological. Synthetic ozone and magical residue.
No. That can't be right. This isn't a structural collapse. We didn't just walk into a broken course. Stay sharp, team. The architect is still watching us. Let's dismantle this anomaly. Navigational physics are completely inverted. Maintain your footing.
Hang on, Yoshi. The gravitational pull is shifting constantly.
This residue. Thinking. It's concentrated dark magic. Highly volatile.
Spiked pendulums ascending. Watch your overhead clearance. There's no mechanical logic to these traps. We need to find the manipulation source.
Look here. Geometric runic signatures embedded directly into the anchor points.
The energy emission isn't random. It's pulsing on a fixed frequency loop, exactly 3 seconds apart.
Yoshi found the focal point. The architect is using an active cloaking field.
Prepare to break the illusion matrix. Let's force the entity out of hiding.
Let's test the perimeter. You pests are surprisingly observant. But observation won't save you from gravity itself. Let's see you deduce your way out of this. Lethal force countermeasures authorized.
Standard ballistics are compromised. The gravitational field is repelling it.
Basic thermodynamics? How primitive.
Direct assault is highly inefficient.
Agreed. We need a calculated bypass to expose a blind spot.
Yoshi, execute high-velocity distraction protocol.
Stand still, you oversized reptile!
Targeting the primary runic anchor. Targeting the primary runic anchor.
Targeting the weapon systems. Wand core destroyed. Anomaly containment has failed.
Spatial parameters stabilized. Gravity normalized.
The sector is clear. The logical approach dismantled the anomaly perfectly.
Investigation Log 402. Closed. The truth is always in the details.
Stay alert. We entered the lower mantle expecting extreme heat, but this
This is a complete contradiction. The thermal dynamics are inverted. The magma is static, completely solidified, yet it's emitting a freezing aura.
Mario, look at this. Combustion itself is paused. The flames are petrified mid-burn. This isn't natural cooling.
The cavern's structural integrity remains perfectly intact. This points directly to a localized, targeted anomaly.
Yoshi senses a foreign presence. It's not elemental. He smells arcane magic.
Keep your guard up, everyone. We are walking straight into an active curse matrix.
Standard protocols dictate extreme hazard from the heat in these sectors.
But it seems the real danger here is the total absence of it.
Let's proceed toward the epicenter. Stay close, the temperature is dropping rapidly.
Vector analysis of this magical fallout points directly to that central spire in the distance.
Form up! Our presence just triggered the defensive mechanisms of the illusion.
The petrified constructs are reanimating. They're driven by an energy source.
Deploying standard countermeasures. Stand back!
Ineffective. The curse is instantly nullifying my thermal output.
We can't fight it with fire, Mario. We have to lock the actual frame of the spell itself.
The architect reveals himself.
Watch out! He's initiating a total environmental collapse to seal us in.
Physical combat is our only option to avoid assimilation right now.
Brace yourselves!
Initiating evasion protocols. Don't let them hit you. I'll blind it. Execute flanking maneuvers to divide its focus.
Mario, Yoshi, we require a vertical intercept to reach him.
Perish! This critical strike will finalize your doom! Tactical variables are running out. We need absolute luminescence to pierce this magic. Mario, catch! Deploying Class 1 artifact.
Contact confirmed. Energy assimilation complete. Let's end this.
No! My magical frequency, it's being overwhelmed. I can't see.
The hostile constructs are losing structural cohesion. They're turning to dust.
The ambient temperature is rising. The thermal suppression is...
The architect retreated. The immediate threat is neutralized. Wow! Natural environment have been completely restored. It's hot again.
Stand down, team. The ecosystem is stabilizing back to its normal state.
Stand down, team. The ecosystem is stabilizing back to its normal state.
Investigation complete here. Let's proceed to the next coordinate. This mystery is only deepening.
The sector appeared stable.
Visuals confirmed standard metrics.
Aaron, organic rejection.
The atmosphere lacked atmospheric friction.
A structural flaw.
Tactile response? Negative.
Light source contradiction.
Protocol. Thermal testing. Exposing the foundational layer.
Magical overlay conformed.
The host reacting. The perimeter is decaying.
Welcome to the real world. Class A reality manipulator. Aggressive spatial distortion. acquired. Override initiated. Kinetic energy overload. Breaking the illusion matrix. Trajectory locked.
Power source neutralized.
A weak, agonizing screech dragging out and...
Threat expelled from the sector. Reality anchor reestablished.
The true environment remains scarred.
Perfect world was a lie.
But the truth is always visible. If you know where to look.
End log.
Archive log, case 404, the neural grid anomaly. Cybernetic citizens have entered an unauthorized stasis. Their artificial subconscious is projecting into physical space. Visual parameters indicate a massive breach in cognitive containment. Initiating local sector scan.
Anomalous neural radiation detected. It is overriding their base directives.
The corruption isn't localized, it's a broadcast protocol. Tracing the signal origin, target acquired, Sector 7 Energy Core. The facility's mainframe has been hijacked. It's weaponizing sleep cycles. Scanner indicates the host entity is concealed within the central processing unit.
It's heavily shielded. We can't just unplug it.
Did you see that distortion? Something is observing us from the core. Hostile automated defenses activated. Physical engagement is illogical here. They will just keep regenerating from the mainframe.
Energy spikes detected. We need an alternative bypass now.
Bypassing physical hardware. Initiating neural dive protocol. Catch. Sync your frequency to mine. Frequency locked. Let's crash this nightmare. Transferring consciousness into the digital dreamscape in 3, 2, 1, mark. System link established. Reality parameters disabled. We have entered the cognitive domain. The physics engine is completely broken. Stay sharp. Logic is fluid here. Entity identified. The hypnovirus, a sentient parasite feeding on idle processor cycles.
So that's the bug. Let's debug it.
It's manipulating the local geometry! Evasive maneuvers!
Warning! Incoming cognitive hazard! Watch your 6!
Their attack patterns are erratic. We need more processing power. Overriding local physics engine. Evolution sequence engaged. Speed parameters uncapped. I'll draw its aggro. Constructive armament online. Preparing containment countermeasures. I have the core targeted. Keep it pinned, Sonic.
Executing kinetic loop! Catch me if you can, Glitch!
Kinetic stasis field deployed. Target movement restricted. Defensive matrices holding at optimal levels. Now, Mario! Altitude optimal. Calculating strike vector. Anomaly fragmented. The code has been sterilized. The cognitive network is rebooting. Another intrusion prevented. Case closed. End of log. Archive Log 7 Alpha. Location is the Forgotten Dunes. We detected a severe spatial anomaly disrupting the sector's physical integrity. A localized mirage projecting a seemingly perfect aquatic biome. But matter interaction results in immediate binary degradation. Anything entering the projection radius is entirely overridden. Complete molecular deletion. We needed to uncover the algorithmic core of this illusion. Kinetic analysis revealed the first contradiction. The perimeter isn't just a projection. It's generating absolute frost. My kinetic energy just got neutralized by a temperature drop. That shouldn't be physically possible here. Environmental scans confirm a thermodynamic impossibility. The localized temperature is far below sub-zero. It's a localized cryogenic field. This is no optical mirage. It is a highly compressed cryogenic trap masking itself as an aquatic biome. A solid containment field. We can't just run through this one. Stand back!
Careful! Our investigation just triggered its automated defense submarine.
The architect of the anomaly reveals itself. An ancient, corrupted operating system.
Foreign variables detected. Initiating hostile purging sequence.
Its kinetic output is too high. The glyph barrier is freezing over.
Standard defensive parameters are insufficient against this entity.
Then it is time to rewrite the environment's thermal dynamics. Igniting the Sunforged Bronze exosuit.
Thermal output 5,000 degrees Kelvin!
The thermal equalizer is fully online. Let's melt this glitch.
Warning, target resistance critical. Executing maximum capacity override.
Shockwave pulse!
The conflicting frequencies have shattered the structural projection.
Entity neutralized. Forced into a dormant state.
Core safely contained. Nice swing, Doc. Reality parameters fully restored. The Mirage Oasis has been successfully archived. Case closed.
It didn't start with a battle. It started in the dark.
A courtroom woven from nightmares and cold stone, floating in an endless void.
And in the center of it all, Mario.
They thought breaking the hero would be easy if he was alone. But he wasn't alone. Peach stood as his defense, her mind as sharp as a blade.
Luigi watched the shadows.
And in the center of it all, Mario.
The judge was no servant of justice. King Boo demanded vengeance for the haunted mansions of the past.
Slapped his gavel, demanding a guilty verdict.
But Peach refused to play his twisted game.
The King of Illusions presented his first piece of evidence, a memory of a fallen mansion.
But illusions are fragile things.
The memory was a fake. The evidence burned to ashes.
Desperate, King Boo summoned a witness.
A weeping toad, meant to pull at their heartstrings.
It pointed its spectral finger at Mario.
Nah!
But Yoshi's growl said it all. This thing had no heartbeat.
Ah! It was just another lie, dressed as a victim!
Luigi knew one simple truth about the world.
He raised his lantern. The light pierced the toad, leaving nothing on the wall behind it.
The disguise shattered, leaving only a coward hiding in the dark.
Exposed and humiliated, the king abandoned his courtroom facade.
The rules of gravity were rewritten. The floor became a cliff.
The trial was over!
The execution had begun. Mario's cage dangled over oblivion.
King Boo readied a lethal strike. But in the chaos, Luigi spotted their only hope.
King Boo readied a lethal strike. But in the chaos, Luigi spotted their only hope.
A heavy block bound in spectral chains, hidden in the rafters.
It was all they needed.
Yoshi didn't hesitate. Using the twisted gravity against their enemy, he leaped.
A snap of his tongue.
Quite a shatter of chains.
And the prize fell from the sky.
Luigi shattered the shell, revealing a pure, burning core of thermal energy. A fire flower.
It fell like a shooting star into the endless dark.
Mario reached out.
And the moment their skin met, the darkness stood no chance. The cage melted into nothingness.
The King of Boos recoiled, terrified of the very light he tried to extinguish.
Like a coward, he faded into the black void.
Turning invisible to survive. The monster was gone from sight, but Peach knew that you don't need eyes to see the truth.
She watched the cold fog. It was bending unnaturally, wrapping around a shape that wasn't there.
Hey.
Yoshi confirmed the scent. They had him.
Peach gave the final order.
Mario unleashed a sun in the palm of his hand.
It tore through the void, hitting the invisible wall of deceit.
The monster was dragged screaming back into the light.
And just like that, the illusion broke.
The nightmare shattered like fragile glass, melting away to reveal the warm sun of the mushroom.
The trial of the Phantom was over.
They walked away, unbreakable.
The dark magic had tried to test their minds, but it failed to realize one thing.
Illusions can bend reality.
Investigation log. Chronological entry compromised. We have entered a static zone. Environmental physics are demonstrating severe rigidity. Solar positioning indicates exact zenith. High noon. Personal chronometers are fully functional.
However, external time flow has been entirely suspended.
Kinetic energy outside our immediate biofield is at absolute zero.
Biological sensors detect a complete absence of atmospheric circulation.
Hypothesis: we are trapped within a localized temporal stasis matrix.
Initiating perimeter physics test. Projectile momentum neutralized upon exiting the immediate biofield.
Completely overwritten into a solid state.
Retrograde movement is blocked by a temporal barrier.
The stasis field requires a massive, centralized anchor.
Optical zoom reveals a synthetic, magical structure, masking as the solar core.
Hostile architect detected.
Introduce a localized threat.
Entity Kamek identified. He operates outside the stasis parameters.
The entity is deploying magical artillery!
Projectiles are affected by the stasis, creating a dense spatial hazard.
Evasion matrix is rapidly closing. Precision spatial navigation required.
Extreme thermal expansion can shatter a frozen temporal state.
Thermal energy output maximizing.
Atmospheric circulation forcefully restored within the operational radius.
The architect realizes the structural flaw. Concentrating thermal kinetic strike.
Targeting the temporal anchor point at the zenith.
Launch sequence conformed.
Anchor point destroyed. Temporal matrix collapsing. Chronological flow abruptly restored. Reality sinking.
Hostile entity retreated. Stasis hardware neutralized.
End of log. Time remains an unforgiving variable.
Investigation log, entry 40004. The structural damage is catastrophic. Initial assessments suggested an external attack. The reality is far more disturbing.
We arrived at Sector 7 following reports of anomalous activity.
The precision of the destruction wasn't random.
Commander Peach immediately initiated a tactical sweep of the perimeter.
Luigi's behavioral analysis pointed out a critical detail.
The tracks matched our own equipment, specifically Mario's.
An impossible variable.
Yoshi detected a chemical anomaly in the air.
Not blood, a synthetic substance.
Wet paint. Highly toxic. Used for magical concealment.
We were not tracking a vandal. We were tracking a doppelganger entity.
An entity that mirrors the host perfectly to bypass security protocols.
And it was still here, watching us.
To trap a mimic, you must control the environment. We separate it into 2 units.
The entity feeds on isolation. It uses psychological pressure to disorient its targets.
The auditory mimicry was flawless, but its timing was off by a fraction of a second.
Meanwhile, Luigi's sector revealed the entity's physical limitations.
The scent of wet paint was growing stronger. An olfactory trail.
The disguise was unstable. The entity was melting under the ambient heat.
Peach processed the data points. Scent, unstable structure, delayed auditory feedback.
The entity was attempting to flank Mario's position.
Target isolated. The psychological trap was set.
The doppelganger initiated a direct confrontation.
A perfect visual replicate, down to the fabric stitching.
We arrived at the coordinates to find an impossible paradox.
2 identical hosts. 1 hostile entity. The entity utilized behavioral mirroring to cause maximum confusion.
Panic is a tactical error.
It was time to apply the variables we had gathered.
Yoshi's olfactory senses bypassed the visual illusion immediately.
The synthetic coating was deteriorating under stress.
But it was Luigi who identified the absolute confirmation.
An optical anomaly. The entity absorbed light. It did not block it. No shadow.
The imposter was exposed. With its cover blown, the entity dropped the behavioral facade. It initiated a combat transformation.
The synthetic material weaponized into molecular blades.
Vật liệu tổng hợp được vũ khí hóa thành các lưỡi dao phân tử.
Standard physical attacks would be ineffective against a fluid state.
Thermal eradication was the only logical countermeasure.
The entity possessed extreme kinetic velocity.
But it lacked tactical foresight.
Fire now! Deploy the environmental trap!
Direct attacks were too risky. We needed to pin it down.
Execution! Structural failure achieved.
The entity's mobility was neutralized.
To permanently dissolve the illusion matrix, we required pure kinetic energy.
Luigi initiated invincibility protocol.
The kinetic shockwave disrupted the entity's molecular bonds.
Target eradicated. The synthetic structure dissolved completely.
The immediate threat was neutralized.
Behavioral analysis proved crucial in distinguishing friend from foe.
But the remnants indicated this was not a spontaneous anomaly.
This mimic was engineered. Someone or something is testing our defenses.
Investigation log 404 closed. The real war has just begun.
Localized temporal stasis detected.
The entity trapped windmill sector in an infinite 0600 loop.
Atmospheric kinetic energy is nullified. Nothing is moving forward.
Biological functions are unharmed, but their chronal signatures are trapped.
Recursive loop confirmed. We need to find the temporal anchor. Distortion waves are radiating from the central aquifer. Let us proceed. Navigating the anomaly required precision. One wrong step could fracture their own timeline. Runic encryption. This is not a natural phenomenon. It is an intentional quarantine. Visual displacement detected. The reflection reveals a secondary dimension. Initiating vertical descent protocols. Cover my perimeter.
Warning, chronoradiation levels are exceeding containment parameters. Extract immediately.
Negative. I have located the catalyst. Transmitting visual data.
The artifact. A paradox engine leaking reverse gravity chronos sand.
Material composition matches an ancient containment vessel. It is fractured. Microloop initiated on my kinetic shielding. The anchor is unstable.
That is not just a vessel. It is an incubator. The entity is breaking free.
Deduction phase concluded. The anomaly shifted from passive to hostile.
Containment breach! Evading shockwave! Acknowledge status. Are your kinetic stabilizers functional?
Entity designated Chrono Gargoyle, a predator feeding on linear time.
Temporal distortion wave incoming! Brace for impact! Agility compromised. Friction parameters failing.
Standard ballistics are ineffective. We must synchronize with the ether network.
Sonic! Catch the override module! Evolution sequence initiated!
Combat a temporal threat. They transcended physical limitations.
Temporal tether severed. Engaging maximum velocity protocol.
Target its central chronal core. I will provide the disruption force.
Upstream vortex active. Its spatial defenses are vulnerable.
The entity attempted a chronological retreat, but the aerodynamic cage held it in the present.
Core exposed. Initiating stasis purge!
Entity neutralized. Timeline integrity restored. Case closed. Time moves forward once again, but we will always be watching. Archive log. Entry 804. The structural integrity of Sector 4 is compromised. A photometric anomaly has breached the perimeter.
Magnetic fields are stable, yet the ambient light is fracturing. The physical plane is out of sync. Physical kinetic engagement is ineffective. The targets lack molecular density.
Tracing the focal point of the temporal split, the puppet master operates from the core. Luminescence dampening detected. The anomaly is absorbing surrounding photon energy. Primary catalyst located. An inverted combustion artifact. It acts as a spectral vacuum, severing the bond between matter and light. Containment breach. The entity is shifting from a passive state to an active hostile configuration.
Mass consolidation in progress. Threat level escalated to maximum.
Attempting kinetic disruption.
Disruption failed. The entity absorbs all kinetic impact.
Hypothesis. To neutralize an absolute shadow, we require an absolute focal point of pure luminescence. Initiating solar flare protocol. Evolution complete. Photonic saturation.
Core breached. Executing final purge.
The anomaly has been neutralized. Threat dissolved into harmless base code.
Equilibrium restored to Sector 4. The temporal flow is stabilizing.
Archive log. Entry 804 closed. The light endures. End of file.
Archive log 704. Sector 9 is experiencing a catastrophic texture.
Physical mass is being stripped away, leaving only geometric blueprints.
We arrived to investigate the structural collapse. The spatial degradation is spreading at an alarming rate. This is no ordinary system failure. It's a targeted deletion.
Citizens are being trapped in a state of two-dimensional limbo.
The epicenter of the anomaly draws us in. Identify the catalyst before the entire grid collapses. Analyzing the residual data trails.
All stolen render data is being funneled into a centralized node.
The containment sector has been breached.
A parasitic geometric anomaly. The decompiler entity.
Its core protocol is to deconstruct physical reality into raw processing power.
Standard kinetic weaponry is utterly ineffective. It defends itself by altering the localized physics engine.
We must recompile the environment manually. Initiating override sequence.
The decompler has manifested its primary assault form.
Its localized corrupt threatens complete spatial erasure.
Velocity manipulation allows us to bypass its targeting algorithm.
A quantum vacuum anomaly detected. Time is running out.
Deployment of the voxel forge matrix is required.
Integrating dense matter shielding.
Armor sync complete. Mass integrity stabilized. Arming the recompiler hammer.
Restoring the environmental framework.
Kinetic disruptions applied to destabilize its core structure.
For a hard reset.
The remnants are secured within a quantum containment cell. Sector 9 rendering parameters have been fully restored.
Another glitch contained. Archive log 704. Closed.
Log entry 74. We have breached the deep data trench. The environment is heavily saturated with rogue code.
Visuals confirmed. The mainframe sector is completely trashed. Something massive did this.
Scanning the debris field. The structural damage doesn't match standard hardware decay.
Anomaly detected. Brace for impact.
Running diagnostic scan on the impact zone. The structural integrity is failing.
The corruption is originating from that breach. Down there.
Descending into the anomaly zone. Visibility is dropping. Keep your sensors sharp.
Careful. The code structure here is highly unstable. I'm clearing a path.
Target acquired. Extracting the core anomaly. Initiating containment scan.
Warning. Class 4 malicious signature detected. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Agent Sonic! Fall back! It's a trap! The code is mutating! Massive kinetic displacement detected on your 6. Move! Hold on! Evasive maneuvers engaged!
Shield integrity failing. System offline.
Malware purge initiated. Recalibrating to combat parameters. Armor integrity at 200%. Your code is obsolete.
Percent match to the Pearl. Take the shot!
Malware purged. Threat neutralized. Containment protocol successful.
Log 74 concluded. Even in the deepest trenches of the mainframe. Corrupt. Investigation log, entry 42. A seemingly normal artifact discovery. Princess, I have discovered the anomaly. It's a black brick block.
Luigi, this doesn't look like any question block we've ever seen. The magical signature feels...
What is this? It's energy! It's energy! It's draining my head! Luigi, run! Run! My mind and thine! It's being breached!
Is that a golden light? Inside that cracked water pipe, a hidden block.
A complete override of his physical state. Princess, there was a dark magic detonation. Mario has been consumed. Luigi, find cover immediately!
Rigid movement trajectory. No signs of peripheral weaponry. Bowser's magic is manipulating him from within.
Eradicate all obstacles. The curse must spread.
Oh no.
You're breathing too loudly. Green prey. He spotted me! Stop hiding! Fear only fuels my magic! I have to buy time for the princess.
Princess, he's heading towards the east corridor. I'm falling back. I'm on my way down! Lead him into the sunlight!
I investigated the epicenter. The artifact completely vaporized. This magic isn't physical manipulation. It's an assimilation.
No external mind control devices found. Luigi, listen internal.
He suddenly stopped. Right in the middle of a sunbeam. What is happening?
Observe closely, Luigi. Light might be their weakness.
I focused on environmental interactions. Wait, the sun is behind him, but the shadow is stretching forward unnaturally.
You see me, don't you?
The shadow! It's moving on its own.
The localized shadow projection was acting independently.
His hands are tightly clenched, but the shadow is bearing claw. Princess, the artifact didn't curse Mario. It cursed his shadow. The shadow is puppeteering the body.
The shadow wasn't a reflection, it was the host.
You're right, Luigi. The shadow is the monster. Mario is just a physical puppet it uses to hide in the realm of light.
We have to detach it from him.
Ugh! Bowser's crest! This is a parasitic entity forged by top-tier dark magic.
He set a trap for us from the very beginning.
The clever ones
must die first!
It's looking directly at us.
I will burn everything! It's about to attack! Scatter, now!
Darkness will consume this kingdom, starting with you. That fire, it carries magic nullifying energy.
Evading the host without damaging the subject. Don't counterattack.
Firing angle deviates by 30 degrees. The shadow isn't used to controlling Mario's physical weight. That's our advantage.
Where are you running, insects? He just created a crater with a single jump. This power is illogical.
The parasite was expanding its territorial reach.
The shadow is chasing me. It's slithering on the ground like a giant snake.
Don't let it touch your shadow, Luigi.
I'm on high ground. Its shadow can't reach up here. A photonic purification method. I will drag you down into the abyss.
Luigi, watch out! The structure is collapsing.
A light source strong enough to sever the dark bond. Light! I need a source of pure light to incinerate that shadow. But where?
Visual scanning located a dormant variable.
Is that a golden light? Inside that cracked water pipe, a hidden block.
Luigi, I'll distract him! Make a run for that pipe now! Eat this, you freak!
Child's play!
Impossible! It cleaved the smoke screen with a single fluctuation of its shadow.
Gotcha! Ah! He threw me too hard!
Luigi, use that momentum!
The power matrix was within reach! His throw landed me right in front of the pipe. You're dead, monster!
The execution window was closing rapidly.
Game over, Luigi! No one will be able to save your brother now! Let me tear him apart! It's lunging at me! It's not over yet! This is where the game truly begins! Hiya! Miss! And now, the power of light! Take the superstar, Luigi!
Photonic payload deployed.
That light! It's blinding! Turn it off!
This is our final hope.
Ah! It's burning me! Get back! Get back!
It's terrified! Dark magic cannot exist under pure radiance.
Power is surging through me. I am no longer afraid. Mario, I'm gonna save you right now.
Directed illumination targeting the host. Your game ends here, Shadow Monster. Give me back my brother. No! Stop! Severing the parasitic link. Photonic purge. Bowser's curse is eternal. I cannot be purified.
The artifact's connection was destroyed.
Bowser! The anomaly is neutral. Have his revenge. Cough, cough. What just happened? My head is splitting.
Case closed. Remember, the darkest shadows are cast by the brightest illusions.
Welcome back, brother. Thank you, Luigi.
Archive log, entry 7-alpha.
Optical sensors are overloading. The photon density here is completely off the charts, Mario.
Deploying polarized visors. Initiating deep scan on the environmental surface. This isn't just reflective metal.
Comms are dead. We're in a total blackout zone.
It's an optical Faraday cage. The surface reflection is generating a localized frequency jammer. We are completely blind to the grid.
The reflections outside aren't just sunlight. It's a self-replicating binary light code. These liquid nanobots are using photon bursts to communicate and expand.
If they operate on a light-based network, the command core has to be at the highest elevation, the place absorbing the most photons.
Thanks.
Anti-grav ascent mode locked. Let's trace the signal to the source.
Warning. Lethal photon concentration detected.
Sonic, freeze! Initiate Matt Stealth plating protocol.
It's using the gloss of our armor to track our coordinates.
We're completely off its radar, Doc.
Its matrix is destabilizing. I have the resonance frequency.
The rogue code has been securely contained. The grid is realigning. Archive log 7 alpha. Case closed.
Archive log 304. Temporal anomaly detected in the mirror sea.
Too bright! Can't see a thing. It's completely frozen in time. No signs of structural decay.
The vessel is caught in a photonic stasis field. The crew is missing.
Stay alert, Sonic. The ambient energy here is highly unstable.
Every surface is crystallized. It's like a glass tomb.
Oh, what? Mamma mia!
A photonic parasite. It drains heat and light to construct its crystal shell.
Look at this trail. It leads straight to the edge.
The trail ends right here. Look down there, Mario.
What is it, Sonic?
A magical core. It's feeding directly off the daylight to sustain the stasis.
The core requires direct sunlight. Block the refraction, shatter the crystal.
It knows we're here!
Get back, Mario! Brace yourself, Sonic! Incoming! It's using the sun as a weapon! Keep moving!
Hostile solar convergence detected. Evasive maneuvers recommended.
No! Impossible! Let's turn up the heat! Whoa! Whoa!
You got it! Time to put this thing in the shade!
Its light is fading! Refraction blocked! Target vulnerability exposed!
Anomaly neutralized. The timeline is restored. Case closed.
Investigation log, entry 402. The anomaly began at Sector 7.
Primal instincts are rarely wrong. Yoshi detected the scent of decay.
The structural integrity of the environment was collapsing.
Spatial division tactic. Standard magical sabotage.
Commander Peach analyzed the substance. Dark magic.
The barrier dropped as quickly as it formed. He returned.
Visually, a perfect match. Psychologically, an anomaly.
The biological scanner, Yoshi, remained hostile.
We moved into the lower catacombs. The atmosphere shifted.
Small environmental inconsistencies began to manifest.
Matter that vanishes upon inspection. A classic illusion matrix.
The environment activated its defense mechanisms.
The behavioral algorithms were flawed.
Then, the crucial variable. An atmospheric shift.
Biological entities react to external stimuli.
Self-preservation is an involuntary reflex.
But the doppelganger failed the micro-expression test. No blink.
Target identified.
The entity was an imposter.
The facade collapsed. Mari-sama.
Thermal countermeasures engaged.
The spatial illusion shattered completely.
We were pulled into the core of the anomaly. A combat arena defined by lethal thermal hazards.
Rotational physics added to the tactical complexity.
The entity increased in mass. Intimidation tactic.
Commander Peach utilized the environment.
Evasion and repositioning.
reached critical levels. The puppeteer revealed himself! Kamek!
Centrifugal force weaponized to throw us into the magma! Time for an elemental override.
Thermal capacity maximized.
Fire now!
Airborne interception.
Applying extreme heat to a moisture-based anomaly.
The mud solidified and shattered. The architect retreated.
Log complete. The original asset is secure. Trust logic, not your eyes.
Investigation log. Sector 7. The environmental conditions are highly irregular.
Combustion logic dictates that fire requires oxygen, yet these flames emit no heat.
Our tracker detects a biomagical anomaly in the atmosphere.
The physical vanguard proceeded, unaware of the structural trap.
Then, an absolute cessation of motor functions.
Neurological override detected. A complete hostile takeover.
Subject became hyper-aggressive, targeting allied assets.
Immediate tactical retreat was necessary to assess the threat.
The entity controlling him was calculating, precise.
We engaged evasive protocols to avoid lethal force.
We needed empirical data. What was the mechanism of control?
Kinematic analysis revealed a crucial vulnerability. His limbs were being directed by external tension vectors.
Visual confirmation achieved. Magical tether strings.
A puppet matrix. Highly advanced manipulation protocol.
The source code of the spell originated from the central monolith.
Warning! Massive energy spike detected at the monolith.
Identification confirmed. Magi Koopa class. High-level spellcaster.
A structural collapse was imminent.
We required an immediate countermeasure to disrupt the magic frequency.
An environmental asset was extracted.
Thermal energy source acquired.
Asset extraction initiated. Transferring asset to the tactical commander.
Thermal augmentation complete. New objective. Sever the tether matrix.
The physical vanguard was weaponized for a fatal strike.
Precision targeting engaged. Maximum thermal compression. Tile launched.
The true target was the network.
Connection severed. Override terminated. Subject has regained autonomy.
Secondary impact achieved.
Hostile entity neutralized.
Log terminated.